I've just had somewhat unplanned and rather amusing couple of hours here messing about, but I think I'm where I want to be now. I got a few of these steel timing side bush holders, and I managed to get a new old stock timing side bush to press in, as I've already described. So I got an old bush pressed out. That one actually came out of the thick flanged early type bush holder, the steel outer, and I decided that I wanted to use the thinner flanged one with a thrust washer. So I looked through my bits and pieces and I found a thinner flanged one. There it is. So I carefully pressed the new bush into it, and then I carefully drilled and pegged it, like we might see here on this one, just to make sure that the bush has no way of spinning inside the housing. I did all that and I got ready to warm the crankcases up and press the outer steel sleeve into the crankcase, but for whatever reason, before I even got round to warming the cases up, I just offered the bush assembly up to the crankcases and it just, as you can see, dropped in. Don't ask me why. I thought they were all supposed to be the same size, and you wouldn't have thought that they could wear on the outer diameter unless somebody in the past with this one that was among my bits and pieces, perhaps for whatever reason, has skimmed the outer diameter down a little. I really don't know, and I can't explain that, but it did actually cross my mind that, oh well, you know, maybe I could use some bearing fitting compound. I thought, no, that's a bodge. We've seen enough of them. So I managed to get another one, a thin flanged one that is a good fit. I've already offered it up to the crankcase and there's no way that'll drop in, and I'll have to warm the crankcase up to get it to press in. So I've got this all ready to go now, and this is also, hopefully you might just see it there, drilled and pegged so that the bush can't spin. That's the brand new bush. Luckily I've got some really good fitting equipment for pressing these things in and out of the steel holder, so I was able to push it out of the one that just dropped into the crankcase and offer it up to this one and press it in. So next thing, finally I'll be able to warm the crankcase up and press this in, and that'll be done, and then the crankcase and the crank with the timing side bush in place there, we'll be able to go off on a little holiday and get dealt with, hopefully.